Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on our steel production line, starting with our manganese, and then going through all of our iron, and then we alloy our manganese with steel to make steel sheet coils. So that is good. And ready to go. So now we need to move on to copper and associated copper-based products. So, as we were working out, we've got a whole bunch of things that we're going to need copper for. Yeah, and we can produce around 22, 23 copper ingots per second, so 20 copper ingots per second divided across 5 products is 4 copper ingots per second, and whatever we can make out of that. So we'll have to kind of scale things to that end. And we have copper here. We need to figure out what else it is that we are going to be able to make. So a lot of this episode is going to be planning, which, you know, again, that's the name of the game. Figuring out what we need to build and then building it. Okay, so the actual copper sheet coils should be fairly straightforward. We've already figured out how many, the production line for copper ingots. So we're going to make copper ingots and then we're going to distribute the ingots to all these 5 different production lines. So that is going to be the plan. So we have induction furnace 2s, I think. If we compute by factory and we say we have one of them, how many? That is 2 per second. So 4 per second ingots will allow us to make 1 per second sheet coils. That's not great, but we don't really use copper for a ton, especially since we're going to be making the copper wire coils and the tinned copper wire coils, which is going to be one of the biggest demands for our copper for the next stage of production, which is the electronics, because electronics are going to want the cables and the tinned copper wire. So yeah, that should be fine. The actual copper plates, hopefully 1 per second should be fine. We'll see. All right, now over here. This, again, is pretty straightforward. It probably calculates out very similarly. Yep. 2 per second on the standard copper wire coils. Again, those turn into 4 each, so that's 8 per second of actual copper cable. We'll see how much that gets me. All right, so for tinned, let's see how this calculates out by factory. Ooh. We can actually do a lot more of that. Now, the question becomes, how much of the tinned copper wire are we actually going to need? Because what it looks like is we can do this. 4 per second of the tinned copper wire. Coils. The 16 per second of the actual tinned copper wire. Okay. And we're going to need 40 per second molten tin. We'll figure that out. What we'll have to do is we'll have to figure out... Oh, yeah. Let's go molten tin. Let's just put that in the plan. Okay, so we know how many ingots we need, because we're going to have to figure out 10 ingots. Let's see. Bronze plates. We have 2 of those. Molten bronze. We have copper, nickel, and tin. Now, typically, these are more efficient. All right. How many does one? 0.08. .8. Close enough. It's a bit of an odd production rate, but so be it. Close enough to 4. And then we have brass, which we only have 1. Compute by factory. 1.2. So we could do 3 of those, because 4 won't work. 3 of those. 4.5 brass plates per second. Now, the question becomes, so we're going to need zinc, tin, and nickel ingots. Alright, so let's go with tin ingots first, because we're going to be using tin. We also have tin sheet coils for tin plates. Well, we'll have to see how much tin ingot we can make, which will tell us how much sheet coils we will have available to us. Okay, so we'll go with tin ingots first. That's nickel, not tin. That is nickel. This is tin. All right. Now, how much tin are we producing? We're producing 6.7 per second tin ore. So, 6.5, give or take. There we are. 6. It'll allow us to produce 9 per second tin ingot. All right. We need 4 per second, 2.5 per second. So that's 6.5 per second, which gives us 2.5 per second tin ingots to make tin sheet coils. There we go. That's how much we can make. Of course, until we can build another ore processing facility to process even more ore. All right. I don't know how many sheet coils we're actually going to need, but, you know, we'll make them anyway. All right, next thing we need to do is we need zinc. How much zinc ingots? Zinc plate. Is there anything we actually need zinc plate for? I don't know. Well, that's an interesting process. It takes oxygen gas, zinc ore, and molten lead, and it produces sulfur dioxide gas, lead ingots, and zinc ingots. That's a really, really weird production line. 4.7. Do we have any other options? We do not. I see. Okay then. That's what we're doing. The sulfur dioxide gas we can use. We just pump it back into our sulfuric acid production, so that's easy. Compute by factory. How many again? 4.7, so 4.5, give or take. 6. 0.6. 0.7, 4.2, 0.8. 0.7 we'll go with. That lets me know minimum how much lead, molten lead we're going to need. I did not think we were going to need lead. But apparently we are going to need some lead ingots. Or some molten lead. And that's going to create... So we bring the lead ingots in. We do this whole process and we get the lead ingots back. That's very strange. Okay then. And then we need nickel ingots. Which we're going to need carbon monoxide. Interesting. Well, nickel we are producing at a rate of what? 5.4 per second. How many does a single factory consume? 9. So 0.6, 5.4. Yep, there you go. Carbon monoxide. Let's see. How can we get carbon monoxide? We get carbon monoxide from carbon. We could take hydrogen gas and carbon dioxide and produce purified water and carbon monoxide. We have hydrogen gas lying around not doing anything. So that's not entirely impossible. We would just need carbon dioxide, and it comes from coal. We don't have coal here, we have coke. I can turn the coke into carbon. I can turn the coke into carbon. And we can bring the carbon over with some purified water. We have the purified water. Shouldn't be an issue. All right. Okay, and let's put in lead ingots because we are apparently going to need lead ingots as well. So let's set up for lead ingots. Lead oxide and carbon. All right. We know that we can make carbon, right? We can make carbon from the coke that we have. Let's see, lead oxide, we get that from processed lead and oxygen gas. It produces sulfur dioxide gas as a byproduct. That is fine, because we have uses for that. Now, how much lead are we actually producing? We are producing 8 per second lead ore. So that's 6 per second. It's going to produce 9 lead ingots. We're only going to need like 2 per second for that other thing, so we got 7 to play with. So molten lead? And then the molten lead can be used to make lead sheet coils. Actually, let's just scale this back to this. Okay, we'll figure out what to do with the lead ingots. Let's see. Do I need zinc plate for anything? Used for? No. I don't need zinc plates for anything. I mean, I will eventually. Silver zinc batteries. That's a ways out. Deuterium fuel cells. Thorium fuel cells. Okay. Nickel plates. Used for Roboport antenna array 3s. Yeah, kind of far down the line on Roboports. uses nickel plate, but nothing that we're going to use it for. And what about lead plates? Used for... It's used in batteries, so we are going to need those lead plates. Okay. Used to make bullet projectiles, shotgun pellets. Yeah, we're going to need those lead plates. Alright, that's cool. Okay, enough of standing around here doing nothing. Let's go ahead and get stuff moved in. So we're going to need zinc. We're going to need tin. We're going to need... nickel. We're going to need lead. Let's bring in tin and lead. Oh, we're going to bring them all in, but... let's see. So this is going to be tin. Not Tim. Tin. All right. We'll go ahead and make this lead. And then we'll make this zinc. And then we'll make this nickel. All right. You know, we might as well just go ahead and set it up for everything else, right? Because what else do we need? We need zinc. We're going to need silver, silicon, aluminum, lead, tin, iron. Yeah, it'll be silver and aluminum. We don't have gold yet. Or anything else. So, yeah, we might as well just go ahead and bring everything in. This will be silver. And this will be aluminum. Aluminum. Right. And we will need that belt arrangement that I set up on all of these. There it is. There we are. Alright, so trains. Let's bring you in. Now, I have had some issues with some traffic jams here and there, but I don't see any right now. Hopefully, getting all these trains moving is not going to cause one. Because we're about to get a whole bunch of trains moving relatively quickly. Alright, tin. You are tin, right? This is tin, right. So, ore processing alpha, tin, loading, full cargo, manufacturing alpha, tin, unloading, E. Refuel stop. Time past 10 seconds. Actually, there's a way we should do this. It's going to be better. All right. What I should do is say refuel stop. There you go. Inactivity. Not inactivity. Time passed. 10 seconds. That's silicon, right? Yeah. Don't worry about silicon. Silver. Nickel. Zinc. Nickel. Lead. Okay. Lead. Ore processing. Lead loading. Full cargo. Lead unloading. Empty cargo. All right, so you are nickel. Nickel loading. Full. Nickel unloading. Empty. Go. You are aluminum. Manufacturing alpha, aluminum. Empty. Go. That's silicon. You're already rolling. This is silver. Manufacturing alpha, silver. Unloading. Empty. Go. And then you are zinc. Yeah, so they're going to load up. They're going to get refueled. Why are you waiting there? I think I see why. There needs to be a... Yep, there needs to be a signal right there. Because a train in this entire row is blocking that signal. Because it's in that block. Yep. That needs to get fixed. Alright, well, first things first. Copper. So, we need 8 ore processors. Do I have 8 ore processors on me? I do. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. I don't need this or any of a lot of this stuff. I definitely don't need those. All right. We might actually build something here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Processed copper going that way. All right, there's our copper. Let's see. Let's actually bring the copper across here. Don't get run over by the train. What's the rate at which we're bringing in ore? 15 per second. Yeah, we can handle that on a single belt. We need to... do that, and then we need to set this to use both sides of the belt. Just like that. And then we're gonna need some oxygen. Now, we are electrolyzing purified water. I'm not entirely sure I want to continue doing that. Like, how much? How much will we need to get? If we were to electrolyze purified water. $140.7. We are gonna need that. No. I was gonna say, are we gonna need that hydrogen? Might. Let's buffer the hydrogen through a tank. Oh. Through that tank? Yeah, sure, that tank. Overflow valve. How many electrolyzers? Another 4 electrolyzers. Let's do... Let's do that. All right. So, I think we will end the episode here. I gotta go fix that signaling. I gotta finish getting everything built here. But we'll continue work on this next episode. All right, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.